jungle, 4 monkeys went fishing. That is till their trip went awry. One's a capuchin and one's a chimpanzee. The other baboon, the last a blue monkey. Leaving their homeland, stepping away into time. Doth end. They walked out to venture and never looked back. That's the DM says.
Look at all these monkeys. Monkeys in the jungle. Monkeys in the jungle. Monkeys in the jungle. They're not in the jungle anymore. They're not in the jungle anymore.
Hey everyone, welcome to Jungles and Dragons, a D&D actual play podcast about 4 monkeys who go to the Forgotten Realms and go on an adventure. I don't know.
The fastest you've ever spoken.
This is lucky number 20, episode 20, baby. This is our
20
our big
episodes. 20 episodes.
I'm quaking.
20 episodes.
I'm Harrison, your DM. Do you want to go around to the table? Introduce us all,
Harrison.
Ethan, starting with you.
Of course. What's up, guys? It's me, Ethan, coming back at you with a mango card Golden Road brewski tonight. And we're playing some
baby.
J&D. We're playing some J&D. Of course, you know me as Paul Beenis, the Paladin Knight. And today's Funky Monkey fact is our most outstanding school memories. And I gotta tell you, Paul Beenis, he was a real paste eater, you know. He'd be snacking on that monkey's Elmer glue, you know, sitting in the back of the
Gorilla
class
glue.
and just
Gorilla glue.
Gorilla glue.
No, I don't want him to eat gorilla glue. That shit's dangerous.
I'll steal
All right,
your
it's-
sense, Sean.
Okay, it's called gorilla glue, but it's just normal glue, right? And then Elmer's glue, that's what gorilla's glue is in this jungle.
Of course, yeah. It's
Now that
flipped.
we got that cannon there. So yeah, he used to sit in the back, you know, just eat his glue, mind his own business, and then you know, one time some bullies they had enough of it, and so one day they picked up poor Paul and they dunked him in a big jar of gorilla glue, and he got all crusty and stuck up, and he was out left in the playground yard for 3 hours.
Oh my gosh,
glue
that's awful.
sarcophagus.
Oh no.
that's horrible.
God.
And he never ate glue again. But he never ate glue again, so I guess that ended a habit, you know. So
Just lesson.
Wow.
lesson
This is the
learned.
jungle school, by the way. They didn't go to human school. We should
Yeah.
clarify.
This is the jungle skog.
It's
The
a big,
bear.
it's a big jungle school made out of a big tree.
Yeah.
Spoons' funky monkey fact is that
What's
he's
your name?
Spoons'
Spoons.
He's-
Who are
he's
you?
got that- he's
Yeah, and who is
Spoons'
Spoons?
You don't need to
He's a
know.
wizard. He's a blue monkey. He's got a wizard hat.
Yeah, and who are
He's-
you?
And I'm August. And I'm
Okay.
Spoons. This is the backtracking episode. Spoons' jungle school memory is not actually at Jungle Skog. He was at back to the lab again. We fucked up. Back to the lab again. But yes, he was back in Big Papa Dexter's laboratory, and his jungle education, I should say, memories are he was when he was being experimented on with all those nasty, nifty trials and tribulations. He had a woman come and try to teach him a sign language, like Coco and Fonzie. What's the other dude's name? Kanzi.
Auntie?
Fonzie? No, it was Fonzie.
It's definitely Fonzie. Yeah.
Fonzie monkey.
He-
Ook, ook, hey!
like a conservationalist, a nice, like a real Jane Goodall type, you know? And she would come around and teach him sign language, and she was always nice to him in between his awful electric shock therapy to try and test things on him, and he quite enjoyed her. So that's his best memory, was hanging out with this woman.
Kind of a freak.
That's
That's
nice.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Gabe here, the official voice actor for Eugene T. Monkey, level 4 Mountain Dwarf Fighter. That's also an old Capuchin monkey. Eugene he didn't go to a traditional high school. He went to a vocational technical institute where he learned to be a machinist by trade.
Oh, of course.
And, his greatest memory is kind of just he didn't have any real high school memories. He would just go work on the big machines and then like smoke cigarettes in the back. So
Oh, nice.
that's most of his day.
Yeah.
Just work on big machine, smoke cigarettes, and then leave.
It's nice. I'm happy for him. Did he ever lose any monkeys working on the machines?
Oh yes, so many. There's a big habit of Eugene being the only monkey that had both hands.
Oh,
What?
That's kind
wow.
of a big thing.
Oh, monkey
So
paws.
all the ladies loved him because he was the only two-handed one.
Wow, imagine what he can do with two of them.
Yeah, two of them. Everyone else had like a big gnarly hook, and he just had two hands.
I'm Nick. I am Aani, a funny baboon who is a druid and a baboon. My favorite jungle high school memory is he was constantly getting into fights, getting into battles, getting hallway duels of sorts. And he lost every one of them.
Oh yeah, I have to
Oh.
do me. Hey, I'm Harrison, the DM. Introduced myself already, but you get me again. My jungle school memory is when I was a child in like second grade, I think. They used to give us stickers for like good deeds. And one of my friends said that he wished there was a sticker of a pooping butt. And I told on him and he got in trouble. And they took his stickers away.
That's
You're such
fucked.
an
I can't believe you're a
asshole.
snitch.
You're such an asshole. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know, I regret it to this day.
I'm announcing my resignation from Jungles and
Yeah,
Dragons. I don't know if I can
get
work
it.
in
I
this
can't-
environment.
I
It's
was
really bad.
I succumbed to the establishment. I don't know what happened.
A pooping butt.
A freaking
So,
pooping
I
butt?
want,
Are
I
you
want a
kidding
sticker
me?
of a pooping butt.
A pooping butt? Are you joking?
Dude, that's not funny.
So the four of you, in addition to Chattanooga and Buddy the Mind Flayer, are standing in Dreadclaw Tower, facing the half-dragon, half-Frito Misto monstrosity. You're 1/8 of the way to the top of the tower, and the only way for you to rise the rest of the way is to keep spinning the wheel on the ground before you. But this dragon is here trying to prevent you. So, Eugene, you're up first. Chattanooga and Buddy are both sort of hanging back. So it's the start of your turn, which means you can spin the wheel. I sent the wheel to you. I sent it in our chat. Click on the wheel and spin and see what you
All
get.
right, let me go. To
First of all,
Eugene
describe to me
check.
how Eugene spins the big wheel on the ground.
So Eugene goes over to the wheel. He grabs. I'm assuming they have like some kind of big pole he can grab.
Like a
And
pole?
he starts.
No, it's
Like,
on
you
the
know-
ground.
It's on the ground. Oh, you know what? Here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna jump on top of the wheel.
Yes.
He's gonna run. He's gonna run a little bit and do a little run like, and then he's gonna jump off.
Okay,
wheel
like on a
spins.
treadmill. Yeah.
Yeah, like on a treadmill. Tap to
Okay,
spin.
yeah.
Okay, let me tap to
I'll spin the wheel.
Okay.
Big money, big money, big money.
Come on, give me a 3. Give
Yes,
me a 3.
yes.
What?
Green arrow. It's green arrow.
You got a green arrow?
I
Okay.
got a green arrow.
So everyone in the audience knows there is a 1/3 chance of them getting a green arrow. To remind everyone what is on there, there is a skull, 2 green arrows, a pie, a balloon, and a heart. So as you press the green arrow, or as you spin the wheel and get the green arrow, the floor beneath you rises 10 feet. You are 2/8 of the way to the top of the tower, where the Book of Destiny and the exit to the ship are. Okay, what do you do with your turn now?
Is the dragon's? Oh, it's the floor move, so the dragon's probably still there, right?
The dragon is still there,
Yeah.
So
breathing angrily at you.
first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and toss a hand X.
Naturally.
17 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
17,
Nice.
38.
1d6 plus 3. 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Excellent.
And I want to throw the other one as a bonus action.
Okay.
19 plus 5, 24 to hit.
That doesn't hit,
$1
actually. No, it
for
does.
that.
What?
Hard.
What?
It hits.
5 plus
You
3,
rolled it.
8 damage.
Okay.
Then I want to go ahead and take my action surge.
Naturally.
And then I want to do Greater Weapons Master, two-handed battle axe.
Okay.
Please, 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 please.
Big
Fuck.
numbers, big numbers. What?
5. That misses.
That does not hit.
It
So
hit?
describe to me how
Ah.
you hit him twice and then miss.
So yeah, I go ahead, I take out my battle axes. I want to go like, so they all.
Yeah, like that. Exactly.
Yeah,
Like all
yeah.
those noises you're making. Yep.
Yeah, and they go ahead and they both hit on the sides of his head, like. And then I go ahead and take the battle axe, rise it above, and I'm just like an inch short.
Yeah, you do that, and he says, "Oh, you'll have to do a little better than that, Eugene."
I'm a little tired.
Next up is Spoons.
I'm gonna spend 11 minutes casting Identify as a Ritual on Gus. No, I'm
Though,
not doing that.
You
No,
weren't there, and we
no,
didn't tell you what happened.
first of all, you can
I'm
spin the
not-
wheel.
Is spin the wheel not an action? Is it a bonus action?
No,
Spin
you can
the-
spin the wheel just as you want. At the start of every
Okay.
turn, spin the wheel.
Okay, I guess I will spin the wheel.
What
Let's
if we
see.
just all get green arrows and just go all the way to the top?
Your green arrow.
Turn it
You're
up.
not going to get to see any of the cool stuff I did if that happens, but okay.
All right, let me
Be a
see.
short
Let me
boss
see.
fight.
Big money, big money, big money, green arrow. Big money, green arrow. It's a green arrow.
Show me, August.
So you-
Okay, okay,
You have-
gladly.
Show me.
I will send you a screenie if you want me to.
I can't believe
Uh,
this.
if we're all getting green arrows,
My boss fight is ruined.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, yeah. No, Spoons, he grabs onto the wheel and he spins it and it lands on the green arrow and it rises up 10 more feet. You are 3/8 of the way to the top of the tower, almost halfway there already. And you notice Frito Dragon looks a little frustrated by that development.
I'm gonna do something that I've never done before, which is practice forethought and cast false life on myself.
Mm.
Which I gain. I'm casting at second level, so I get a cast, and I get I roll a 1d4 plus 9, and I get that many additional hit points.
Okay,
Okay, that's a 1, so just 10 additional hit points, which is
That's
quality.
awesome.
So I'm,
not bad.
Um, does Spoons do anything to cast this spell? Does he have any sort of movement or ritual he does?
yeah. So Spoons goes it's false life. It's necromancy. So Spoons takes out of his 25-pound chest. He takes out a little monkey's paw, little
Yeah.
skeletal monkey's paw. and
That's gross.
He goes and he takes a bite out of one of the fingers, and he feels invigorated.
Awesome. Cool. Is that an entire action? Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's the spell. So I don't got much else.
Okay. It's a good one though. Okay, next up is Frito Dragon's turn. And he's going to first start huffing and puffing, and sort of a sickly laugh comes out of his mouth as a green gas comes out and fills the room. But it's not this corrosive gas that the green dragon was breathing before. It's something else. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
No, it's some kind of clown gas, huh?
Some kind of joke.
Some sort of clown glass.
Natural 1.
Okay.
13.
19.
Okay.
I got a 21.
At 21.
Paul Beenis and Eugene, both of you begin to laugh uncontrollably. And Frio Listo says, "Finally, a little respect from the audience." Yeah, all of you, the two of you are laughing uncontrollably. Uncontrollable. You have no control over it. You cannot stop. You're just going hysterical as this laughing gas fills your lungs. Next up, the dragon is going to try to bite you, Eugene. You can stop laughing now if you want. Not in character, but like. But yeah,
That's not fun to listen to, Harrison.
not exactly that. Or it's hard for me to talk over it. Next up, the dragon is going to bite you. That is Natural 26.
Jesus Christ.
That's a critical hit.
Actually, that doesn't hurt.
Dealing
Eugene
18
was
damage.
chomped in
Oh,
half.
only 18?
Only 18.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so it bites you. I think because you're so small, it kind of picks you up and thrashes you around a little bit and throws you into the wall.
It's like splatters, and then I like drag down, leaving a
Yeah,
streak.
exactly. Like Iggy in the JoJo OVA, except alive and not dead. Next up is you, Paul Beenis.
It is my turn to spin the wheel.
Yep.
Come on. Why is it not? Oh, I gotta click. Okay. Spin the wheel.
Green arrows, baby. Green arrows, baby.
That is a heart.
A heart. Okay. Everyone in the room takes 2d4 HP. So most of you are full. However, Eugene, you can take this as this red gas comes out of the walls of the tower and it rejuvenates you a little bit. However, the dragon also takes this 2d4 health. Oh, actually, Paul, now that you've spun the wheel, I
Yes.
think you try to do something more with your turn, but you're just laughing so hard, you're having a lot of difficulty doing anything. So give me another wisdom saving throw.
That's a 1. Or 2 natural 1.
No, you are laughing so hard,
Oh,
you just
man.
cannot do anything. I think you try to lift your sword, but it's impossible.
Paul, you're freaking me
beating
out
on the ground.
Bro,
Paul, you're freaking me out, man.
Bro, it's not that funny. It's not that funny.
Okay, next up is Aani. First of all, Aani, you can spin the wheel.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the wheel, spin it, and get a
You should spit on your hand and spin it.
green arrow.
No way. No way. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
It's 1/3. That's not that unlikely.
Yeah. Okay. You spin the green arrow. You spin the wheel and get the green arrow, and the floor rises again. You are 1/2 of the way up the tower. Now it's the rest of your turn. What would you like to do?
I feel like it might get wormular here.
Before I actually do anything, I want to just walk up to him and pull out, just reach into my robe and pull out 400 green human dollars, just American money, and wave it at him and say, "Hey man, I won't tell anyone if you just get out of here and leave us alone. You know, I won't tell on you, pal."
Oh, is this Mr. Hollywood right now?
Yeah, it's Mr. Hollywood.
Roll a very difficult persuasion check.
Alright. 10.
No, he does not. I was just gonna have him take the money and continue to fight you, but he does not take the money. He's not trusting you. He says, I don't think I want to make a deal with the person trying to kill me and stop my nefarious plans.
He doesn't trust the worth of the American dollar.
It's 400 greens. That could get you a lot.
I've never seen this currency before. What is this?
It's American greens, pal.
Is this some sort of green gold?
Exactly. That's
Doesn't
right.
look like gold. I think you're trying to play a joke on me.
It's not a joke. It's called cold hard cash, pal.
Shut up.
Guess I should wild shape into something useful.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess I'll turn into an ape again. That seems useful.
A big hairless
This
gorilla.
situation.
Sure, yeah.
Into a big hairless gorilla.
Is that the entirety of your turn, or can you now act as a gorilla? Do you know?
I'm not entirely sure. Let me
Yeah,
see.
you did quite a bit in this turn. You tried to persuade him. You turned into a gorilla.
Yeah.
I think we can move on. Yeah. Okay, we're back to you, Eugene. You are laughing uncontrollably, but you do have the energy to spin the wheel.
Oh, I'm spinning that wheel. Let's see what we get. Okay, I got the balloon.
The balloon. A hole in the wall next to you opens, and out of it you hear barking and meowing and the trumpets of elephants. and emerging from this hole are 10 balloon animals, and they all start to circle around the form of the Frito Dragon, sort of circling around it. There's 10 of them.
Like inward or outwards?
Inward? What does that mean?
Like, are they like going like to attack the dragon, or are they going like around like to
No,
defend
they're
the dragon?
surrounding him.
They're just surrounding him.
Okay, now give me a wisdom saving throw to see if you can pull yourself together.
I have 0 wisdom. 15?
15 does it. Yes, 15 was the DC. You managed to stop laughing, and your turn is yours.
All right, I just want to go ahead and let's see. What can I do? Can I do anything funny?
So the way the balloon animals will work is unless you can figure out how to stop them from circling around him, basically any damage you deal to him will be subtracted by the balloon animals. So you can still deal damage to him. It might just be subtracted. And it depends on how much you roll.
Are they moving in a circle or are they just standing?
They're moving in a circle around him.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to, as they're moving in a circle, I want to put my axe in between the gap sideways. So as they're moving, they're just hitting the axe like pop, 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 pop.
Sure. Yeah, deal an axe attack. A hand axe
Yeah.
attack. Or a great axe, whichever one you're using.
Yeah, I'll use the battle axe just to see.
Battle axe.
17?
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And 1d8 plus 3. Where's my d8? 10 damage.
10 damage. You manage to pop all of the balloon animals as
man!
they surround the dragon and one by one run into the axe, and they don't get to do their attack next turn
So
because
he's
you have
just
popped them all.
He's just watching me, just like standing there with the axe
Yeah.
held out, just like looking
Yes.
at each other.
So balloons appear to protect him, and then you immediately pop them all, and he looks a little sad about that. He sheds a green dragon tear. Next up is you, Spoons.
Okay, I'm going to
Spin the wheel.
Spin
that big wheel, buddy.
That there wheel. Ooh, doggy, I just got the pie.
The pie. Yes. Another
Pie.
hole opens up in the wall of this tower, and a pie comes flying out. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Holy god. Big old pie.
It's a great big
okay.
old pie. Yeah.
It's gonna be an unnatural 7.
Yes, you do not
That's
succeed in
nice.
dodging out of the way as the pie flies into your face. You
Oh.
are temporarily blinded by pie.
All right, that's fine. You know.
So
I'm gonna-
in order to cure this blindness, so if you remain this way, you will just have disadvantage on anything that requires vision. However, if you wish to cure your blindness, you can spend a turn eating the pie.
So I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Instead, I'm gonna feel around my hands for Aani. I'm going, Aani, man, come here, man. Hey, Aani. Okay, and I'm gonna climb onto his back and then get up on top of him and then cast enlarge on him as I'm on top of him.
Giant gorilla.
So you
Giant
have
flesh gorilla.
you're double the size you were. You're 8 times as weighty, and you have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and you do a D4 extra damage.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Gaming.
Give me a
go.
big billowing ape, Ani. Yeah.
It's
So
just wall of
between the
flesh.
giant green dragon and the giant ape, there's not much room currently in this tower. You're all very cramped.
This is the worst kaiju battle ever.
Speaking of which, it is the green dragon's turn next.
Just like face to face with him. Aani just like
Yes. It sees this big ape and it sees it as a threat, so it is going to try to bite you, Ani. That is, I kid you not, another natural 26. I
Oh,
roll a
fuck
natural 20
off.
again. I am sorry. Boy, luck is on both our sides tonight, it seems. I kiss my dice. Lady Luck side.
Wait, look.
Okay. That is 20 damage.
20. Oh, I'm
How
out of
much-
ape form, I think.
What?
How much
Like,
ape health?
Ape has 19 health.
Okay. As soon as you turn into this giant ape, almost immediately you get bitten by the green dragon, and this acidy venom seeps into your veins, and you take 20 damage, and it's too much for your ape form, and you transform back. Spoons, you fall off, take 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, did we
and
establish
Aani-
like the ape body stays? Like Attack on Titan? Like, because with the spider body's there. So is the ape body still there? Would he just fall
I
into
think
like
that-
the
I
pile
think-
of ape flesh?
No, I think the spider was only there because of the flavor for that specific scene. I don't want to set up a rule of every time one of the animals gets killed, its bloody remains remain on the battlefield. So, Spoons, you fall, and Aani, you go back into your form, and you are currently enlarged Aani, which is like human-sized. You're a human-sized naked baboon.
Yeah.
Ah,
And now it's Paul Beenis' turn.
Let's
First of
go.
all, you are laughing uncontrollably, but you can take a spin at the wheel if you want.
Woo! Yeah. That's a green arrow. We're going up, baby.
Okay, yes, yet another green arrow. Paul
To the
spins the
moon.
wheel with all his might and lands on another green arrow. This is getting out of hand, honestly. But you are over halfway. You are 5/8 of the way to the top of the tower. The green dragon is getting angrier at this development. Now, give me a wisdom saving throw, Paul.
Okay. Wow! That is 15.
15. Yes, you have control over your body again and over your laughing
Yes!
abilities.
Oh god, that hurt. All right, I'm gonna hit him with a. I'm gonna do like a Link's up B from Super Smash Brothers, where I'm gonna lunge at him and spin around with my long sword. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was fuck me. That was 11.
No, you try to do that, but you cannot jump up high enough.
Yeah.
You're just kind of hopping there and not reaching him.
Shit.
Okay. Next up is your turn, Aani.
Alright, I'm gonna turn back into an ape.
Okay, you turn into a big enlarged ape again. Same as before. I'll let you take an ape action this time if you want.
Okay.
And first of all, spin the wheel as a big
Oh
ape.
yeah. I'll spin the
Big
wheel.
ape.
The wheel.
I'll use my
Big ape
massive,
spin.
meaty, fleshy ape hands to spin the wheel. I'm gonna get a. Let's see what it lands on. That's. Oh my god, it's a green arrow.
This is ridiculous. I cannot believe this. Yes, you rise up 10 feet once again. You are almost there. 2 more rolls and you will reach the top. The green dragon is going berserk. In fact, no, I'll wait till its turn before this happens. Okay, Aani, you can go now. Or I'll wait until the end of the round, sorry. So after your turn, something will happen.
I'm gonna. I think as an ape, I can do a multi-attack where the ape makes 2 fist attacks.
Okay.
With 1d4 more on the damage, don't forget.
Yes.
Yeah. So can I just jump up on the dragon and just start pounding him twice with my big meaty ape fists?
Absolutely, you can.
Alright. Oh wow, a natural 1. But then I add. What do I add?
Doesn't matter, it's a
I
failure.
don't think it's a
Yeah, natural 1 is always a failure in combat, I believe. So, I think so. I don't think it's that your fists don't do any damage. I think it's that you try to jump, but it's so cramped in here, you just can't. Your big ape arms are rubbing against the walls. It is impossible for you to jump.
Oh yeah.
Dog.
No, but you cannot physically jump onto this dragon, and you just kind of spend your turn fidgeting around there. Okay, it is the end of this round. And now that you are 6/8 of the way there, the green dragon is going to take a layer action. And Frito Misto's face is heaving and panting, and the floor around you begins to change. It's no longer the stone. It starts to change into this sort of grassy, foresty floor, and grasping roots and vines erupt all around you. Everyone, give me a strength saving throw. You will have
Oh,
advantage
Aani.
on that, Aani.
Ani, you got advantage. Woo!
15 plus 5, 20.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
6.
I got a solid 5.
Okay. So this grassy floor beneath you, these vines start to come out of it, and Spoons and Paul, both of you are restrained by vines.
Ow!
Whoa, Nelly!
Vines! Ow!
Okay. Next up is Eugene. Do you want to spin
Can
the
I,
wheel?
yeah, let me spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Let me spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Balloons.
Balloons.
More balloons.
10 more balloon animals come out of the walls and start surrounding this dragon, going around it in a circle. Okay, it's your turn now.
Would it take an action for me to cut Paul out of vines?
I'll consider that a bonus action.
Consider it a bonus action? What would that just be an axe attack or like strength or
No, I'm gonna say that's a strength check.
strength check? Okay. I don't do it. 7 plus 3, 10.
No, you try to pull him out and hack at it with your axe, but these vines are too thick. You will not succeed him. Okay, but you still have the rest of your turn.
Right, I want to go ahead and run to Frito Misto, and I want to do a battle axe attack, Greater Weapons Master.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Alright, that is, yes. Okay, that's 17 to hit.
That hits, yes.
Yeah. Alright, now let me do D10. D10, where's my D10?
Up your nose.
5 plus 3, that's 8. 18 damage.
18 damage. Okay. You cleave through all 10 of the balloon animals once again, and manage to bring your axe down to Frito Misto's dragon head, and you deal 8 damage to him.
Who are you again?
I'm Frito Misto. We just talked not long ago. Oh, you're trying to own me. Okay, I get it. Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
It's what the kids do.
Oh yeah. Okay, Spoons, you're up. I'm going to need you to give me either a strength saving throw or come up with some other ingenious way to get out of these vines before you can spin the wheel. They are restraining you.
Some other ingenious ways are my okay. Are my hands bound? Like how much restraint is there?
You can move them a little.
Can I open the
Your
bag of beasts?
body is restrained, but you can move in place.
Can I open the bag of beasts?
I suppose you can open the bag of beasts.
Okay. Then I snake my little fingers down and through the vines, sort of squeezing by, and I go to my hip and I open the tie and I let fly a beast from the bag.
Yeah, roll. And give me an honest roll. Don't just say 10 so you get Dracula.
I can do an honest roll every single time. Hands are off. 6.
6. I'll have to check what 6 is. Give me a second. Oh yeah, 6 is a bear.
Oh, again?
Yeah, bear.
A bear comes out of your bag of beasts, and I'm going to give it a strength saving throw to see if it can break out of these vines which you have let it into. That's a natural 1. So Spoons, you and a bear are now both squeezed into this spoon-sized vine encasing, and you and a bear are both squeezed in there now very tightly.
Hey, how's it going, man? You doing well?
And unfortunately, you cannot reach the wheel.
Can I talk to the bear? How's it going?
The bear roars at you. It goes, like exactly like that.
I'm sorry for putting you in this shitty situation.
Is it the same bear as before?
No, it's not. It's a different bear, and it does not seem to accept your apology.
Are you a real world bear that has just been thrust into the Forgotten Realm world?
Yes, it was a bear. It was abducted from the Cincinnati Zoo.
Are you a domestic bear or a wild bear?
The bear can't speak to you because it's a bear.
Have you seen
also seems very
Man?
angry. It doesn't seem to be paying close attention to you. Next up is Frito Dragon. It is going to try to bite you, Spoons, while you're restrained. That
bite the bear too?
No, just you.
Just you.
That's an 8 though. I don't think an 8 hits you.
No, my armor class is 11. Shockingly.
No, it tries to bite you, but ironically, the vines that it put around you prevents it from getting in there. Next up is, I believe Paul. Yes, Paul. First of all,
Okay.
either give me a strength saving throw or see if there's some other way you can get out of these vines.
All right. Let's see.
I mean, you can do both if you want. You can give me the strength saving throw first, and then if that fails.
I'm gonna call out for the small dying man to be like, "Help me get out of these vines! Chew your way out, small dying man!"
The small dying man goes, "Oh, I am pretty hungry. I've been so hungry."
Eat, you
Uh,
bastard!
give me-
Eat!
Give me a persuasion check.
All right, that's a 8.
No, the tiny dying man says, "Oh, it hurts to move." And he does not budge.
Fuck this. All right, I'll do a strength. Or should I do a strength check or just nothing?
A strength saving throw, or if you can come up with another plan, anything you can think of.
I'll just do. I got a lot of strength, so that's a 20, but it's not natural. 17 plus 3.
Yeah, that's good. You with your rippling chimp muscles, you burst out of this vine encasing. You can now spin the wheel if you want, and I'll give you an action.
All right, spin the wheel. Roll da 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 da. Oh, that's pie, baby.
A big cherry pie comes out of a hole in the wall. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Yeah. That's 10.
10. The pie slams into your face. You are blinded until you eat this pie. So once again, like spoons, you can choose to stay blinded or you can choose to eat the pie.
I'm gonna eat the pie. I'm eating the pie.
So you're gonna spend your whole turn eating the pie?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, you spend your turn eating this pie, slurping it up, and you can once again see. Next up is you, Aani.
Okay, let me spin. See if
Spin
you.
the wheel with your big ape hands.
I mean, Harrison, has it been a
Making
minute yet?
fleshy.
No, it has not been a minute yet.
Okay, so Ani's still big man.
Okay,
Big
that's
man.
more pie.
That's another pie.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You're all just blind now.
A pie flies out of a hole in the wall. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's alright. 8.
The pie hits you in the face. It must be a very big pie to encompass your entire big gorilla face.
Giant gorilla
Um,
pie.
And your fleshy, naked gorilla face is covered in pie. You are blinded. So what do you do? Are you gonna continue with attacking Frito Misto, or are you gonna eat the pie?
I'm gonna continue.
Okay. Give
Okay.
me your fist roll if that's what you're doing.
Nah, I'm gonna do the rock attack where you pick up any ranged weapon and throw it.
So who or what are you throwing?
I'm gonna. Gus is here, right?
Gus is
No!
here.
I'm
Yes.
gonna
Ah!
sort of. I'm still staring at Frito Misto. I'm just sort of gonna absentmindedly slam my hand on the ground, start moving it around and searching for something to throw, and I'm just gonna sort of grab Gus and then just throw it directly at Frito Misto Dragon's face.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Give me your rock attack, and remember you have disadvantage.
Gus gets hard in the air, just becomes solid.
That's going to be a 18.
18.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Woo!
You have picked up Gus, and he goes, "Oh," and you toss him
Aw.
at an incredible speed at the face of Frito Dragon.
Poor
Gus
guy.
does not turn hard or change in any way. However, roll damage for me.
Alright.
Oh, poor guy.
Is there any Gus
4,
damage?
so it's going to be 6 plus 4, which is 10.
10. Okay. Yes. You don't. Gus doesn't change in any way. However, you manage to throw him just so incredibly hard that he deals 10 damage to the face of Frito Dragon. And I'm going to have him take half of that, so 5 damage goes to Gus as he falls from the face of the dragon and falls to the ground and scurries off. He's hiding behind all of you now. He does not want that to happen again. However, yeah, Frito takes 10 damage from that, and he looks like he's down to about half of his health now.
I'm going to beat my chest and yell, Ape Dog Attack!
That's the first words he said in animal form.
Okay, next up is Eugene.
Okay.
In the wheel.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin the wheel first. Let me spin that wheel. Oh, that's not good. I got the skull.
The skull.
Oh.
It's not good.
A purple gas seeps through the walls of the
Fuck.
tower and encompasses all of you and fills your lungs. I need everyone here to take 2d4 damage. 2d4 poison damage. Including the dragon, though.
I have resistance against poison.
Good. Okay, so you'll half that.
I lose concentration. Aani shrinks back into a normal size 8.
Okay. How much damage did you take?
It's basically whenever you take damage, you either take half of what the spell deals, or you either have to beat half what the spell deals, or just 10, and whatever's bigger. And I got a 2, so Aani is small.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Aani shrinks back to his ape form.
Okay, Aani, you shrink down. Everyone take that damage.
Okay.
I got 2.
Okay.
I got 4.
3.
Okay, the dragon takes 6 damage. Okay. So, all of you take this damage as this purple gas fills your lungs. Eugene, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
First thing I would like to do, I'd like to put my fist against my chest a couple of times just to cough a little bit, just to hack it up. Just then I'll just go ahead and do a big great axe attack, Greater Weapons Master.
The classic.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. That is... Well, no, I can't really. Yeah, that's just a 10. That doesn't hit.
10. No, you miss once again, and he goes, "Oh, you are such a small monkey. This is very funny."
You know, just off my game today, huh?
I guess so. Next up is Spoons. Spoons, you are still restrained. With a bear,
Yes,
by the way.
So I believe you foolishly gave the bag of bees 2 uses per day, didn't you?
Yes, I believe if I recall, you can use it twice per day.
I think you did, so I'm gonna inch past the bear down to my lapel. That doesn't make any sense. Lapel's the top. Down to my waistband, and once more pull the ribbon asunder.
Okay, what do you roll? 1d10.
Watch it be another 6. Let's see. It's a 7. What's a 7?
Ooh.
A 7 is 2 bears.
So now it's
Now there's 3 bears. Hey,
2
it's
bears come out of your bag of beasts and fill this incredibly small encasing of vines. I'm going to give them both strength checks, though.
1 guy, 3 bears.
That's a 5. That's not going to do it, no matter what I add. And that is, I'm going to have to look up bear stats because of you.
Are all of them is every single one is Dracula and the different numbers of bears?
No, it's not, but bears and 2 bears are 2 of the options. The second bear gets a 16, and so you and 3 bears is just too much for these vines to handle, and you all break out of the vines, and the bears are there, and all 3 of them are very angry at you.
Can we do a pose that's like all of us back to back with our fists up?
You do that pose, and then they immediately turn towards you angrily.
Aani, tell them not to hurt me. Speak to animals, Aani.
Bear.
Spins. You can now spin the wheel, and you will get an additional action.
Joyous day. Is the bag of beasts a bonus action?
Not normally, no, but I'm counting this as all part of your wheel turn.
I got the heart. I'm healing us.
The heart. Okay,
yes.
Everyone take 2d4 HP. If you've taken any damage so far.
Got a 3.
That's nice. That's 7 health.
That's 4.
So I no longer need to concentrate on big Eugene, or sorry, big Aani. So I'm going to how much does the tiny dying man weigh?
Like 2 pounds.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast catapult to the tiny dying man.
No! You're gonna have to get him from me. I won't allow that. You're just gonna have to reach into my prison pocket to get him.
He doesn't have to touch it to do it.
I don't have to do it. It's a spell.
And the
Just
tiny
flies
dying man,
out?
tiny dying man is exposed because you've been trying to convince him to not all the vines.
Well, but he's refusing. Maybe his head's poking out, but he's not all the way
Actually,
out.
I've got all these bears here. Maybe I should just think with the bears.
Yeah, throw a bear. That's gonna be better than this tiny dying man.
Yeah, but
Jesus.
bears weigh more than 5 pounds.
I have an
Don't have,
idea.
like fire or electricity or anything like that.
No, okay, I have an idea. I have a better idea. I'm gonna instead I will cast Alter Self on myself and make myself look like a humanoid bear creature.
That doesn't make that's useless.
Okay, no, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. You turn into a humanoid bear man with Alter Self.
And then I get on all fours and I start going, bear.
Give me a performance with advantage because of your cool dude sticker, which is on your bear form. Ooh, this is a cool bear.
This is one cool bear.
Stupid.
Okay, the first one is that, and the second one is 16 is my higher one.
Yeah, the bears say, this guy's pretty cool in bear language. And yeah, they're no longer hostile towards you.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Next up is the dragon. It's gonna bite the ape because the ape just did a fair amount of damage to it, and it's mad about that. That doesn't hit. That is actually it might hit. That's a 15. Does that hit you, Aani?
Oh, it does by 1.
Okay. My math was wrong at first. So that is going to be 17 damage.
17. Alright. Down to
It
2
bites
health on
into
the
your
ape.
fleshy ape skin. You're still an ape though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Paul.
Okay. Well,
Spin the wheel.
time to spin the wheel. Yahoo! It's pie.
Another pie flies out of the wall. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
8.
8. The pie hits you in the face. You are blinded.
Just when I finished, I was like, oh, the last.
Yes, that happens exactly. You've got a big round chimp stomach stuffed with pie, and another pie immediately hits you in the face. Okay, if you choose to eat this one, I'm going to make you give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna eat it.
Okay,
God.
so you spend your
God.
turn eating the pie. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Guess I'm just gonna eat some more pie. That's a 15.
15. Yes, you managed to scarf down the pie. You are fine. Yes, Paul, you scarf down the pie. And you're very heavy, but you're good. You're like that episode in Samurai Champloo where what's her name gets gigantic.
Oh yeah, where she gets really fat for like 2 seconds.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You're like that.
Hey guys, oh fuck, I'm gonna eat another bite. Hey, you just do this right. I think I'm just gonna lie over here for a minute.
I can't register the words that you are saying.
Don't
Paul,
worry about
Paul, you're getting a problem with this pie, man. You could
Yeah.
have just wiped it off your face. You didn't have to eat it. You could have just wiped it off.
It's another pie.
Okay, now so that was the entirety of your turn. Next up is Eugene.
Okay. Green arrow. Green arrow.
Yes!
Let's go up. We're going up, baby.
You go up 7 feet. You are
That's the last
10
one.
feet, and you are 70 feet off the ground. You only need one more green arrow to get to the top of this tower.
Is anybody looking pretty bad for health? Anybody looking bad for health? Honey, how's your ape doing? How you doing?
I think I only got like 2 health on the ape.
2 health on the ape. Okay, so for my bonus action, I want to go use my rally maneuver. So I go over to the ape and I start like patting on the flesh, just like, come on, ape, you're a big ape, man. It's gonna be great. You got this, man. You got a big ape.
Monkey.
Let's see how this works. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, you get 7 health back.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
what
so
would
that's
you
my
like to do
bonus
for your
action.
main action?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a normal battle axe, no greater weapons master, because I want
The
this to hit this
classic.
time. I just want to
Real
hit this time.
classy like.
All right, 21 to hit.
That
21.
absolutely hits.
21.
So I'm
21.
gonna do D10 plus how much? How much? D10 plus how much?
Just thinking about
Plus
round Paul right now.
round covered in
favorite
whipped cream,
politician.
Paul.
My favorite politician is Round Paul.
Eleven
Are you gonna
damage.
go-
Yeah, my
you
favorite,
gonna-
my favorite Speaker of the House or whatever he was.
Are you gonna go
Round
for
Paul.
Round Paul?
Hey, August, I'm thinking about this round Paul guy. What do you think?
I
Yeah,
think he's a promising
so what is your
candidate.
damage, Gabe?
11 damage.
Okay, describe to me how you deal this 11 damage.
So I run up and I get to Paul, and he's round, so I'm gonna like walk on him like a monkey walking on a ball.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm patting on this gorilla. Then I run to Paul, I jump on him, and I start walking onto him. I take out my big old battle axe, put it over my head, and then I like bounce off Paul, and then I hit Frito Misto.
Okay, yeah, and he bleeds this green dragon blood. Spoons, it is your turn to
Alright,
spin
alright.
the wheel.
All right, I
I got one more,
okay,
one
so
more.
I'm pretending to be a bear. I'm like that guy who pretended to live with goats. You know that guy? I'm like that guy. I'm
Yeah,
going-
classic guy. I know him.
Guy that lives with goats.
I sort of say, "Hey, bears, you should go fuck up that dragon." Anyway, I'm gonna go over here now and walk away on all fours.
Okay, give me a persuasion check to the bears.
With advantage.
With advantage, yes. But it's going to be a high DC.
Okay, let's see if I can get a better one than that. And I get a 19.
19, yes. The bears were just chilling. They were they were only mad at you, and once you became a bear, they weren't mad anymore. But now they have another purpose. Now they are ready to fight the dragon.
I go, yeah, it's really cool. And then I go to spin the wheel, and I put my hand on the wheel, and as I'm sort of rounding my hand around to spin it, I quickly break concentration on alter self, so I'm just me again, and with my finger point at the tiny dying man and cast catapult.
No!
Okay, but spin the wheel first.
It's a simultaneous action, though, so I'm spinning the wheel.
I can't believe
yes.
you did that.
It's disgusting.
I
He's gonna die.
Oh my god, it's a green arrow.
Okay, so as the platform is rising, how does catapult affect the tiny dying man?
So I'm what's the save? Okay, Dex from the dragon. I need Dex.
Okay.
I need Dexulon.
Is he a dexterous dragon?
Let me check. Dragon Dex.
I need a Dexulon roll.
Natural 20 plus whatever the dragon dex is plus
Go
0,
and
so just a
fuck on
20.
yourself. Okay, so I toss the tiny dying man with catapult straight at his face, and he just like pings off.
Yes, the tiny dying man pings off and lands right back inside of Paul Beenis' prison pocket.
It just like ricochets, like ding ding.
Goes ding 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 ding.
He ricochets around the entire tower going, "Oh no!" And then he goes back in.
Oh.
However, as that happens, the platform rises and you have reached the top of Dreadclaw Tower. So at last this floor has risen to the same level as the platform. You can now reach the exit as well as the thick black leather-bound book, which you now see has a glowing orange infinity sign on the cover. Buddy starts to run towards the exit and he says, "Hurry! We have to end this!"
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go grab the book. Let's go grab
The
that
dragon
book,
is still
guys.
there, but I'm going to break initiative as these bears pounce on it and start tearing away at it.
Hey, Spoons, that was a really good job of you, man. That was actually
Thank
really
you.
smart. I
I
thought
mage
that
hand
was-
the book. I mage hand the book. Try to grab it.
Why are you mage handing it? Why don't you
Yeah,
just
I'm
use
just
your
gonna
monkey
walk over
hand?
and pick it up.
Because I want to grab it from a few feet away.
Okay, let's do an opposed strength roll between your mage hand and Eugene.
Oh,
Just
I have
walk
great
over and
strength.
grab it. It's
Where am I? Wait, fuck.
11 plus 5,
fuck.
16.
Wait, give me a second. Fuck. Oh, I do this every time. I'm so terrible. Oh my god. The fuck. I have plus 0 to strength. So but I rolled a 16. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 16.
Oh.
So we're just
Okay.
in tug of war.
So I think Spoons is funnier, so I'm gonna give it to Spoons. The mage hand grabs it and carries it over to your monkey hands.
The big funny Looney Tunes, or sorry, not Looney Tunes, the big Mickey Mouse hand.
Yeah, white glove hand. It brings it over to you. And as this book falls into your hands, you can feel the magic surrounding it, bouncing off your fingers like static electricity. And it's sort of pulling you, almost like it wants to be open.
I shove it in Paul's face and open it.
Do you actually?
Yes.
It's fucked up.
Paul?
I go, Paul, look at this, and I open it up.
No, why would you do that?
Can I try to run over and cover his eyes?
Paul, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, hold on.
It's awful.
Why would you do that?
That's a 14.
I go, Paul, I trust you in my life. Look.
I got 14.
Okay, I think since you weren't the one that opened the book, you're just being showed it. I think a 14 will do it. You managed to avert your eyes before the book has any effect on you.
Look how smart he is. Look how smart he is.
I'm gonna wrestle the book from Spoons' hands.
Wait, okay.
Chattanooga says, "Are we really going to do this right now?" As you see the green dragon finishing off the bears.
No, I give it to Eugene. I say, point it at the green dragon.
No!
Why not?
The green dragon isn't real.
That is true.
It doesn't
There
matter.
was never a green dragon.
I go up and I think, Spoons, think. There was never a green dragon.
Let's get out of here.
I say, see you later, green dragon.
We're out of here.
Dungeon ape dive through the air into the door. And now
Yes, I think it's been a minute now, so as you dive through the air, you transform back into a baboon as you dive through the door. And as all of you exit the adventure camp ship, you're suspended midair for a moment as there's no ground on the other side of the door. But then suddenly your feet are pulled to the side of the ship, the exterior side, as you are pulled by its gravity. Think sort of like Super Mario Galaxy. So yeah.
Say that we look down and we fall because we acknowledge.
No. So yeah, like you saw before, the exterior of the ship is just kind of like a huge slab of rock, but you're sort of standing on it, sort of suspended in its gravity. And Buddy starts to run down towards the underside of the ship, calling, "Come on, we need to hurry." You also see the green dragon try to get out through this exit, but it's sort of too big. Its head comes through, and it's sort of underneath you because you're on the side of the ship, and it's just sort of snapping its jaws wildly, trying to get out after you.
Ay.
Let's
get out of here.
I'm
running.
waddling.
You start to run towards the underside of the ship, and the ground beneath your feet, this exterior of the ship, begins to rumble.
Uh-oh.
As you run to the underside of the ship, you can see the town of Evening Star and the sea of fallen stars hanging over your heads. The sea is illuminated by the starlit night sky above, sort of creating it sort of looks like the sky above you, but it's not, it's the ocean.
That's really cool.
And you can also see maybe a mile ahead of you, a huge, like 6 feet tall, big red button. Yeah.
I'm running towards
We're
the
running
button.
towards
All
the button.
four of you are running towards it?
Yep.
Okay, so, the ground begins to rumble even harder as you run towards this button, and suddenly emerging in front of you is a huge cannon. I want each of you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
What will I rate this? Oh, no.
Oh, 4. That's a 4.
4.
Yeah.
17 plus 1.
38.
Oh, that's like a 10,000.
17, 38.
I got an 8.
Okay, what did you get, Aani?
4.
Everyone except Eugene take 2d4 laser damage as a huge red laser shoots out of this cannon, encompassing you all.
I just jump and spin through the air.
Yes.
Okay, I took 2 damage.
Yeah, I took some damage, bro.
So you're all still running. You get singed a little bit by this laser. Paul, the ground begins to rumble more underneath you specifically, and starts to open up.
Because I'm so
underneath you
fat. Oh,
as a yes, as a
So
huge
round.
clown mouth opens up underneath you, trying to swallow you. Give me another dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit, clown mouth. I don't think I can handle this one. Oh fuck. That's a 17 though, so I got it.
Yes, you're too wide. You're too round. And
Is Paul just rolling or is he walking?
He's just rolling. The clown mouth does not succeed in swallowing you. You are still in the game. Aani, The ground beneath you begins to rumble more. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Actually, no, an acrobatic saving throw, because you're going to be jumping to avoid this.
22.
22. Okay. Underneath you forms a volcano, like a full-sized volcano. It lifts you up into the air, however you manage to jump off and land seamlessly on your feet. However, these big like chunks of rock and lava begin to shoot out of this volcano, raining both down onto the ship as well as this town of Evening Star below. And you see people running and screaming as this fire begins to encompass the town. However, it's also heading towards you guys. Spoons. I need you to give me your dexterity saving throw as a huge chunk of magma and rock starts shooting towards you.
The nat 4.
A natural 4. Don't take any damage, but your body is encompassed in rock, and you are now sort of suspended on the ground of the ship. You can run no further. Eugene, give me a dexterity saving throw as the cannon shoots at you once again.
I got
You
a
are
6.
you are halfway to the button. This cannon encompasses you in this powerful red laser. Take 2d4 more laser damage, but you can keep running.
2d4. Yeah, can I use my second wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me take the damage real quick. Okay, that is 7 damage. And then let me use my second wind. How much is second wind? Fuck. 1d10 plus 4. That is 8, so 12 healing.
Okay. All of you are getting pretty close to the button now, as suddenly this huge, it's almost like a sandstorm begins to come from the ground of the ship and envelop you. But if you look closely and sort of look around, it's not sand in this storm, it's confetti. A big confetti storm starts surrounding you. Everyone give me a, what would that be? Strength saving throw, I think. Not you, Spoons. You are suspended to the ground.
That is
19 plus 5, 24.
That is
Okay.
a natural 1.
Okay. What about you, Aani?
11.
Paul, you cannot fight through this confetti. It is too fierce, too strong. You are blown back. You can run no further. Eugene and Aani, you in addition to Buddy and Chattanooga are the only ones running now. Something begins to break off of the ship and sort of go into the air. And you look closer, it is green dragons. About 100 green dragons are flying in the air above you, rushing towards you. Both of you give me an athletics check. What?
Natural 20 plus 5.
Okay, what about you, Aani?
7. Plus 1, 8.
Aani, so take 2d4 damage as one of these dragons swoops down and picks you up and flies off with you. Sort of flying around with the swarm of dragons. You can run no further. Eugene, you and Chattanooga and Buddy are the last ones standing. In fact, I think you see Buddy sort of falling behind just because he's not really a runner. He's an
It
academic
really is the
man.
Eugene arc, isn't it?
But you are approaching the button until all of these dragons surround you, and it looks like you can't go any further. These dragons are surrounding you. You're so close to the button, but there's just too many dragons in the way, until one of them starts to shake a little bit. And it starts to contort its body. It looks like it's in agony. And its stomach splits open, and its whole body explodes, and landing on the ship in front of you is a large, furry shape. And it says, "Boy, that was hell, let me tell you." And standing before you is Krunga the Bugbear. And the green dragons see what has happened, and all of them fly away in fear and terror.
I start crying. I'm crying.
Krunga says, "Come here, Eugene. Let me give you a hug."
I hug his big leg.
Chattanooga also gives him a hug. Both of you are hugging him. Eugene, give me a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, you piece of garbage. Dude, don't take Krunga from me, man. 15.
15. You look up, and the face that was once the face of Krunga is a little bit more clownular than you remember.
No.
And he says,
You piece of garbage.
he says, I paid for you! You're my property! And Eugene, you break away from his grasp, but he's still holding Chattanooga, and he picks him up in the air, and he chucks him. And Chattanooga flies from the ship and into the town below. You do not see where he lands.
I want to take out the carpet.
Yes.
I want to climb on Krunga's back, and I want to put his head into the carpet. And I just want to choke him.
Let's call him Frida, not Krunga, just for
Clownga.
Just Clownga, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
okay, that's a great idea. Give me a strength check, opposed strength.
Clownular.
19 plus 5, 24.
Woo!
Jesus.
He got an 18, so 24 versus 18. You hold this carpet over his head as his face goes into the quicksand, and he goes and Clownga falls down dead.
Oh no.
The green dragons see this and immediately start racing towards you, but the red button is right in front of you. Give me one last dexterity check, or athletics, because you're running.
Athletics.
Can we assist him with the power of friendship?
Yeah, can I get some
Sure,
friendship
yeah.
here?
If you guys want to cheer him on, I'll give him advantage.
Go, go,
Sure.
go!
You're gonna do such a good job, man. You're gonna do so well.
I think that gives me disadvantage.
Yeah, don't put too much heart into it.
I get, what's that? 17.
Yes, okay. The green dragons are fast, but you're faster. You run to the big red button, and it's way bigger than you are, but with all the force in your tiny monkey body. Actually, do you want to tell me how you slam into this button?
So I go and I climb on top of the button, and I have to jump a couple times. So it's like,
Yeah.
like you know what was it? It's a Pixar with the lamp that has to
Yeah,
jump on the
yeah.
eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I finally press down on the button after jumping on it for a couple minutes.
Yes, okay, yes, you jump there. I guess the green dragons are slower than I originally said, as there is time for you to jump for several minutes. But finally, you press into the button, and then, as the button lowers, everything pauses. The dragons, the confetti storm, the laser cannon, everything just stops. And then the ship starts to sort of like wiggle. It sort of jiggles and wiggles.
I don't like that.
And then it begins to come apart. Pieces of the ship, one by one, peel off. One of those pieces actually starts to wrap around you all, until you see it's not a piece of rock anymore coming off of the ship. It's a bubble. Paul, Beenis, Spoons, Rango, Eugene, and Aani, the four of you as well as Buddy, are standing in a giant pink soap bubble, which is slowly gliding through the air. In fact, the entire ship, you see, has transformed into pink soap bubbles. Most of these bubbles are empty, but you can see in the distance some of them also contain adventurers. One bubble contains the party of elves in wizardly cloaks that you saw on the necropolis. Another contains Captain Armstrong holding a wounded Polly in her arms.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You see Dracula in one bubble, and in another bubble you see Madame
Dracula!
Bertalock and 6 vampires.
Wait,
There's
but
also a bubble
is it daytime? Is it
No, it's
daytime?
nighttime.
Okay.
It's nighttime. Okay.
It's like Dracula. He's like, hello. Oh!
He says, I am free. Ah! No, that doesn't happen. There's also a bubble holding Frito Misto, who is screaming wildly, but you can't hear anything he's saying through the bubble. In addition to these, you can see maybe 20 or 30 other adventurers who have survived the camp, but that's it. All the other bubbles are empty. And in the center of this massive bubble is the huge floating blue crystal that you had seen in the gullyworks of the ship, and it immediately shatters into a cloud of sparkling, glittery dust and rains down into the sea below. And one by one, all the empty bubbles begin to pop, as the bubbles containing adventurers gently and gradually float down to the city of Evening Star. After a few minutes, your bubble reaches the shore and pops, letting you all down onto the beach.
Oh. Yeah.
I would like to cast Power Word Kill on Frito Misto.
You don't have that, August.
I'd like to crack my back very violently. It's like,
Yeah.
pot, like crack, 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 crack. Is Freedom still ahead of us? Like, where are they?
You can kind of make out where he lands. You also see there's a boat nearby you that has been broken in half, and lying there, wounded but alive, is Chattanooga.
Yahoo!
Oh, I go to Chattanooga.
The boy.
I pick him up. I get some of like the.
He
We're
says,
at the beach, so I get some of the water.
Dad, what?
I get some of the water and I like brush the blood off his face with like the ocean
He
water
says,
from the beach.
this is salt water! Dad,
hey,
stop it!
Hey,
It
Pat,
hurts.
salt water builds character. It builds character.
Builds character?
Yeah, pain
Oh my
builds
God.
character.
You are insane. You are an insane man.
Dude, do you know how many chicks you're gonna get with this scar? It's gonna be great, man.
God.
Chattanooga.
I don't want chicks, Dad. My wife is dead.
Chattanooga and Chattanooga, you're gonna get a man. Percival and Carmen.
Dad, my wife is
it's
dead.
Gonna be great.
Okay.
Hey, you don't know your
cool.
wife's dead. You don't know your wife's dead. Keep your head up,
And even
champ.
if we did, that just connects us even more. We have
Dad,
more
why
in
is your
common.
weird friend talking to me about my dead wife?
Okay.
Oh, man, does he need like a health potion? Like,
Nah, he's okay. I'm not gonna make you
Okay.
fight anyone right now.
I look at him and say, "Hey, man, congrats on getting free from the old ball and chain."
I'm gonna punch Aani.
And just chuckle as I fall to the floor in pain from this powerful monkey punch.
You think
Chattanooga
you've
says,
won there.
I think I need a moment. You know that the tavern nearby, the Bloated Hound, I'll be there if you need me. And he walks away. limping.
Chattanooga, hey man, you've just done. You just made us all have to deal with Mr. Hollywood. So just look forward to that. All right.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. I think you're gonna have a lot in common. I think you're gonna connect on many levels. It's great.
Is there anything else you'd like to do before we end this session?
I light up a big stogie and I put it in my mouth. Take a big puff out of it. It's like, well, boys, the job isn't over yet. I'm going clown hunting. I'm gonna walk into the city.
Yes, you can kind of make out where Frito Mista landed. You walk to this old, I think a lumber mill. He's in front of this lumber mill, and his bubble pops and he lands there. He's crying. He is very sad, and you see him there. He's actually in the fetal position, lying in front of this big lumber mill. You also see, I should say, just for the sake of continuity, some fantasy firefighters putting out the fire that the volcano caused. It seems like not too much damage has been caused by that.
I'm gonna go down to Frito Misto, and I'm gonna kind of mirroring how I picked up Chattanooga. I'm gonna pick him up like my son.
Give me a strength check with disadvantage because you are just so tiny.
10.
10. No, you do not pick him up because you're very small, but you have your hands on him. And he says, Eugene, wait. You want to protect Chattanooga, don't you? You know what happens to me. Don't, Eugene, please.
I'm gonna cut my hand, and I'm gonna
Ew,
put some
okay.
blood on my finger, and I want to, take his hair out of his forehead, and I want to draw.
Okay.
I want to draw the familiar.
You take his
rune.
greasy yellow hair. Okay.
And I draw the familiar rune on his forehead, and I just put my hand over there. I just close my eyes and I mutter just some bullshit, just like humna.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to give a performance with disadvantage. Because even though he is a bad wizard, he is still a wizard. He does know about magic.
A wizard
I don't
nonetheless.
I don't have a lot of charisma, so I'm pretty sure that's a pretty bad thing. Let me see. 6.
6. Okay. He doesn't believe that you've made him your familiar, but he does say, Eugene, I don't know what you're trying to do, if you're trying to psych me out or what, but please, I'll never do it again. I've learned my lesson. This has been a really humbling experience for me.
I'm just gonna look at Frito and I said, "You said something about something happens when you die, right?"
Yes, that's right. Chattanooga, I put a spell on him. He can't, if I die, he dies. That's how it works.
Well, I look to Spoons. Spoons, do you have any kind of out of character? Do you have any sort of like minor illusion or anything like that?
I do have minor illusion, but
No,
I was I was
I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Can you put the familiar rune on me?
I can make it appear there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just make it look like it's on me. Make it look like it's on me.
okay. I use my cantrip, cast minor illusion, make it fucking familiar rune on your shoulder.
And
Yeah.
I
What
point.
do you
I
wait,
point
what
at
do you
Frito-
say as you do that, Spoons? What's your ritual?
I go, I go, I go. Now this is a spell I'm quite familiar with. And I go, ooh.
He says under his breath, "How did he know the ancient words?"
And I point it, and I go on my shoulder, and I point it at Frito Misto, and I look down. I look down on him. And I say, "You're gonna go to sleep for a long time, and when you wake up, we're gonna be in a real hot place together, buddy." I take my great axe, and I put it into his head.
Oh my god.
That was
This is-
cool.
This is taking a dark turn.
Do the axe in his shoulder. Don't kill him.
Yeah, I put the axe into his shoulder then. So I put it in his shoulder, and after I say that badass line, I say, "But not yet. Can't be too good for you, buddy. See you later, whatever your name was." And I walk away.
His arm is just
like,
hanging
yeah,
there by a
Eugene.
thread. And he's just lying there crying as the four of you walk away very dramatically.
I go, don't ever fuck with Tortellini and the Vagrant Boys ever again. You hear me?
Can I walk up to him and say, "Listen, pal, this robe I'm wearing, this costs more than you make in a year. You're pathetic." I'm gonna throw $500 at him and say, "Take it. You need it. You pathetic little clown."
Quick question. Last question. How much does his arm weigh?
Are you gonna catapult his arm?
I don't know how much a human arm weighs, but let's say less than 5 pounds.
Catapult it into the sea. I point at him and his arm just shoots off into the ocean.
His arm rips off and flies into the sea, and it goes.
All right, I gotta finish this. I walk up to Frito Misto. I put his nose in between my butt cheeks.
No.
And you know what I do.
Yes, that happens, and the four of you walk dramatically away as I guess the Evening Star Guard show up and take Frito Misto away. He is just crying, and he's in a heap, and he's missing an arm.
I'm gonna look at him being carried away by the paramedics, and I'm gonna turn to the rest of the gang who weren't really paying attention to me. They're not gonna hear what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say with a wry smug on my face, "Send out the clowns."